Welcome back to Combatants Will Be Dispatched Anime Review episode number 8. This is reviewing the 10th episode of the series, which is basically called Kisaragi Leaders Will Be Livestreamed. Yep, and from what I can tell, a little research. Now, this is the first and so far only anime original episode. Yep. Mostly put, the starters of the series, Six and Alice, don't do anything except watch a live stream. That is literally what they do this whole episode. Yep, this episode is the first episode to focus on the Kisaragi leaders, which are basically Live the Dark, Astaroth the Ice Queen, and Belay the Great Flame. Yep. They also have cameos by various other characters, Spider-Woman, Praying Mantis, Zagawashari, and of course, there's heroes pop up at the very end. Yeah, most of the people for this. Now, they do mention Grimm in this episode, where he's like a mummy. I think it's like a mummy person, and they mention it like off someplace, and yeah. Mostly, you can kind of say that this is taking place the night before the events of episode 11. Well, Lilith decided to live stream the thing, so I think it's also a company poll going on. Who is the best leader? Is it Lilith, Astaroth, or is it, well, Belay? Yep. Now, we see Belay in her bikini, which is, it's very similar to her normal attire. And Astaroth, she wears a black bikini. And throughout the whole time, basically, we have the whole episode is them chatting the whole time about various different things. And you have Lilith being a pervert. Yes, Lilith being a pervert. Oh, by the way, she is wearing a swimsuit. What looks like to be a school uniform swimsuit from the looks, except it's black. Because she's Lilith the Dark. And I'm thinking, for Astaroth, we call her the Ice Queen. And yes, she's wearing a black bikini. What's the matter? You couldn't find a white bikini or a blue one? Nope, it had to be black for some reason. Because she's raven haired. Yeah. So the whole time you have Lilith basically using her tentacles. Yeah, she's got freaking tentacles. Where she uses the thing to spy on like below the table, see like the top, go from the bottom and the top, go all over the place. And apparently give herself evil points. The whole time. And the reason why they're throwing this party is because they just scored a big victory over the heroes. It's an employee appreciation party and have everybody where it looks like Astaroth is winning, but somehow Lilith won a couple times. The first time because she hacked it. Yes. And then it looks like she wins again. And a lot of people are like, wait, I didn't vote for her. Like, there's more votes than actual combat agents. I don't know if Funimation did that to poke fun of like the real life stuff with the elections. I don't know if that was the reason for why they mentioned that. It's kind of weird, despite the fact when I think of like more votes than actual voters. To me, sounds a lot like what happened recently with the 2020 presidential election. Oh god, yes, it sounds so similar to that. But I'm not going to go with that here. So, we basically the chatting, of course, they all like have fireworks going off, and of course Lilith's like, why are there fire? And I think it's Bella wondering why the heck are the fireworks going off? And it turns out like Lilith basically when she basically, oh yeah, and the second time she won, it was because she hired a boatload of agents, pay him, get this, $500,000, get 7 days off the week, and they'll only do one job. Vote for her in this poll. And, by the way, she gets a crap beat out of her several times in the episode, basically. Oh, yeah, and the fact she live streamed. And we also asked her saying nice things about Agent 6. Yes, from what I've read, and it's definitely true, it's clear Astaroth has got a thing for Agent 6. Agent 6 has got a thing for her, too. By the way, it makes her one of 2 women in the series who actually is attracted to him. The other, of course, being Snow. Yeah, she's also the first person to kiss him in the series. And like, yeah, he's like, oh, and she's like, oh yeah, don't worry about it, just dock my pay for the month. The pay for this. Oh no, she's gonna be punished, right? And and then of course because well, they live stream because Alice pointed out though that she live streamed, and that's how the heroes found out about this party. And well, they say that Liv is gonna face some punishment for this. She will. Don't worry about that. And well, the thing gets cut off basically when she's trying to do an impassioned speech to Six, and then of course, well, she tells Six to get some sleep because they leave out early in the morning because she's got a plan. And well, she also apparently was going to put the ban on him going negative EO points, and she says basically she'll lift the ban as a favor to him if he ever goes negative red again. And Tiger Man is like, I didn't hear anything at all. It's a very interesting episode. It's a good fan service episode. Yes, get two of the beautiful women in the series. Oh yeah, and Lilith pokes fun of the fact that that Astaroth and Belive got porn star bodies. Yes, that is definitely true. They definitely do. Yeah, I love the fact they actually poke fun of that because these two were hot. Mm-hmm. Though she actually does play a role later on in the books where she actually does something. Yeah. But in the books themselves, in the case of books, the first book, she isn't, like, she's there briefly at the beginning. But aside from, like, usually a lot of times the post-credit scenes where they have a teaser for next week on the background, the report stuff they have, that's actually for the end of every chapter that they actually have in the book. And this one, of course, is focused on Six this time because, well, the Gargasai leaders are where to focus the episode. Excuse me. But next episode, back to canon stuff. Yes. It's definitely a good episode. It's basically an episode you can easily, if you want to, you can easily skip over this one. But if you want to see it for the fan service, go right ahead. Yeah. Also, look at EO points for smacking Astaroth on the rear end. And she also got EO points for groping Belai. Yeah, she groped her in the breast. So, yeah, at least that Sake is not the only pervert in this series. Yep. So yeah, that's it for Sick Love You. Next one, My Hero Academia. Okay? See you next video. Bye.